Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here. And today we're going to design a park for Nana so she can have picnics. Um, yeah, I don't know. This one isn't really that special, I guess, but I think it's alright. At least the outside is kind of nice, though we do struggle with it for a little while. And then we realized that there aren't very many purple things in Animal Crossing, which is kind of dumb. But that's the way it is, I suppose. I guess we'll see how it works when we get here. So, at the moment, we're going to open up this bench and we're going to put the bench up on the top, and then we're going to delete the bench because it's just not cute and I can't do it, and I try, but we delete it, and then after I take pictures I hide it inside, so no one needs to know that it's really actually there. To be fair, I could just go back afterwards and delete it and no one would be the wiser, because she doesn't really care after if you go back, and I'd get an extra like 15k bills, which I mean isn't a bad deal, right? Anyway, so the first idea was to make sort of more of like a children's park. I don't know, because some of the items it offered was that jungle gym and the elephant slide and the sandbox, and here we are, we're going to build or design the style of the house, and it ends up being very sort of gray purple-ish. I don't know, those were the colors that I liked, so that was about how we went for it. Not very exciting, which is one of the reasons why this ends up not being a children's park. But to be fair, all she really asked for was a park for picnics. So, I mean, when I think about a picnic park, I don't usually think about like a children's playground, right? Yeah, we used the yellow door though, which I thought was a nice touch. Sadly, none of the other things we're going to try to put in this space are going to match that, because Animal Crossing doesn't have very many purple things. This is unclear. I do not know why they hate purple. Or just that sort of like gray purple. Lavender, lilac, I don't know. Colors that are the color that I want it to be, and not, the colors we end up with. So here we are, we're gonna pull some things. We're gonna try and make a fountain work. The fountain's not gonna work. Here's where we sort of changed our mind about the children's park thing, because I wanted to put the fountain in. And now we're gonna fiddle around with pathing and try to make the fountain work. The fountain's not going to work. But, I mean, we gave it a good old college try, so I guess that counts for something, right? Yeah, the main problem with the fountain was really just the pathing, I guess, because I wanted to have the picnic area over there on that sort of inlet over the river, because I thought it would be cute. So the benches actually moved later, and they put down a picnic blanket, but that's also kind of where the path had to go, and that was just going to ruin the whole picnic vibe. And also, the house is 3 and the paths are 2, and it's just not okay. It's just not okay. Why? Why does Animal Crossing never make anything that goes together? They're just all pieces that exist separately, with little care. But here we are going to try and center it and see if we like that better. We're not going to like that better, but, make life choices and try them out. It's really all you can do, is just try it out, because, I mean, how else are you going to know what it is you want, right? That's okay. It doesn't end up working anyway, though. I think it might have been cute if it did work. If I could have fit the house just like to the side of the path, I think we would have been okay, but it won't fit in exactly the spot I want it to fit, because of course not. Why would it do that? If you put the house there, then the fountain doesn't fit. So we abandon our dreams of paths and accept our fate. And now we're just going to put in some more lights, because, I don't know, parks have lights. And then I just really like the bike there in front of the house. It's unclear why. I don't even know what, like, in the concept of the park this house is. Maybe I could have built a public bathroom in there. That may have been a good idea. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll go back and build a public bathroom, or make a public bathroom for the next person who asks for a park, because Crossing villagers have a very limited number of things they ask for. So, I'm pretty sure Bones wants a park, and I'm sure other people also want a park. Yesterday, I went and I was looking at like feng shui stuff for Pinky, because, I don't know, I'd like to do that, but I also kind of don't want to do it like super wrong, so I'm trying to figure out feng shui, and then I also just changed the day, so Pinky's gone now anyway. Why can't we put paths in so they sit on diagonals? This is another one of those things that breaks me. because I just kind of wanted the path to go, like the dirt to go around there, and then I was going to put all the flowers in and it was going to be nice. No, we cannot have nice things. This is Animal Crossing. So we're going to put the picnic table just up here at like the front of the park because I guess, I don't know, that was a place it would fit. So we sort of do what we gotta do, don't we? So here we are, we're gonna put the rug in, and I can't put this rug down for the first time in the right place to save my life. God, I wish you could just pick it up. You can't even pick it up inside when it's a rug. Or at least, like, you can't pick it up, like, all together. You have to pick them up each individually, which sucks just a little bit. But, I mean, the way of the world, right? And now we're gonna fiddle around with trying to make trees fit, and the trees aren't really gonna fit. But, I mean, we're doing our best, okay? I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. And then the bench ends up sitting sort of toward the park, or toward the river. But that's just because I wanted there to be trees. And then we make all the trees short, and then we're going to... Alright, we're going to pull out the picnic basket. And we use this cream yellowy one because the blanket is cream and yellowy, and so matching, right? Anyway, I don't know. The picnic blanket area is kind of similar to the one I did for Goldilocks, I guess. Or no, maybe it was for Robin. The Robin picnic area was pretty similar, just sort of like with some cushions and a book. And I think I put like a glowing moss jar. I wanted it to get darker than it eventually gets because I tried to like make it evenings so all the lights would come on, but I couldn't get it to be evening with lights on without being like dark and blue. And I mean, not a lot of people picnic in the dark. I thought a sunset picnic might be a nice idea, but the lights were not going to cooperate with me. So here we are, accepting that bushes do not come in a nice light purple color. Why do the bushes not come in a nice light purple color? Why does Animal Crossing hate me? And now we're just trying to put some bushes around because bushes make stuff work, and then we decide we hate the bench, and so we instead put some flowers up there. And these flowers are, even though technically white, kind of purpley, I guess. I don't know. They're purple adjacent. So we do use those as our sort of flower choice. Not that there's very many of them around. We also changed the season to spring because I thought the yellower grass would be nicer. And then here we are accepting our fate because lights don't go on. But yeah, now we're just going to pull out some sort of like food bits, I think. Because, you know, picnic. Yeah. Did you guys go on a lot of picnics? Or do you go on picnics? In theory, I really like the idea of a picnic, but in practice, I find the ground very uncomfortable to sit on, and there's like wind, and I mean, it's not really as good of an idea as it is in my head. So we added a couple woodland creatures. We just got a little duck and a bunny, and now we're gonna pull out some sandwiches because sandwiches are picnic fare. And oh, we get the little snacks too because I thought they would be cute, but they end up being pink because I do not have a good purple shade for them to be. So it ends up pink, just like everything else in the build ends up pink, which I don't know, is kind of sad, but that's the way of the world. We also got our ukulele, which sits very nicely diagonally on that bench there. So that was a pretty good deal, I think. I don't know what it is I'm looking for here. Oh, we're pulling out the cushions. So we're going to try and do like custom patterns for the cushions. It's not going to go very well. We don't like them. So we end up with this one, and then I think we might use this one. I don't think so. No, we end up with this one. Okay, at least they're not custom patterns, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't have a lot of custom patterns. So inside we just sort of make like a bread oven with like a table to the side of it, and then we put in a tent with another blanket and another picnic basket and some flowers, and we call it a day because I don't know what I'm doing. And somehow I hadn't thought of the public bathroom thing, which I do feel like now may have been an improvement, though how well it is I could successfully make a public bathroom is under review. Because who knows, especially with me. Here you can watch me struggle to pick up the stupid mat. but no. And so then we accidentally delete one, because when I don't just play Animal Crossing and I play a bunch of other games, I constantly hit the wrong buttons. So we just like delete things and exit out of like build mode and all sorts of stuff. It's fun, really fun, because in any of the games I play, I always hit the wrong buttons, never the right buttons. But I don't know, I guess you get used to it. Though I kind of wish people would just have like a universal pickup button and like inventory button and all of the buttons, but no. I don't know. Inside doesn't end up very exciting, and I don't really put very many things on the walls either. I sort of just make the back wall open with the meadow or whatever. I don't know. The one that sort of goes with the grass we've got going on here. And then, oh, we put a pizza down, so it can be a bread and pizza oven, I guess. I don't know. The bread's mostly just there because she asked for it, and you can't change the color, because even though the bread box comes in different colors, you can't actually change it because it's a DIY, I guess. I don't know. You're cooking it, and so somehow that means you have to cook it again if you want it to be a different color. I don't entirely know how that works. I don't make a lot of DIYs because I'm really bad. I, in fact, have cooked 0 items in Animal Crossing because I'm good at this game. Mostly I just play Happy Home Paradise, and that brings me joy. So I'm gonna put a little lantern down, a nice cute yellow color because I thought that was nice. And we also end up with a scooter indoors for some reason. It's kind of like an indoors outdoors kind of deal, maybe. I don't really know what I was going for. Also, we put a couple of these like tire seats down. Why, I don't know. I just kind of liked them. And then I'm just gonna pull out a little white scooter, and I'm pretty sure that's the end of it. Oh, we're gonna try and put down the hammock. But the hammock doesn't fit. I didn't want to make the room bigger because I didn't really know what I was putting in it. So the room has to stay the size it is. And as such, the hammock will not fit. It's actually like really hot here today. The weather had sort of been going down and we're getting to like reasonable temperatures, but now it's going to be like 29 for several days, which I guess realistically probably isn't that bad to some people, but I don't know. I prefer like a 26. That's still kind of warm and a little bit uncomfortable, maybe, sometimes if you're in the sun. I try to not be in the sun because I get worried about sun damage, and I wear sunscreen. I just still get anxious about it, especially because I cannot for the life of me to remember to reapply the sunscreen. So who knows how long it's even effective for, really, and being the pale ass bitch that I am, need sunscreen. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I just associate tans with, like, damaged skin. Not that people with darker skin tones than me aren't wonderful and beautiful and perfect. It's just, I think it's the actual, like, tanning process. And again, sure, you look nice. And if that's what you want to do to your skin, all for it. I really don't care what you do with your life, as long as you let me live mine. But anyway, that is the end of our reveal. Now we're going to go inside and take pictures, which we do before I shove in the clothes, because again, I took these pictures before I had done the reveal, but just like chronologically in order for the video, I thought it would be better to do it this way. So, I don't know. Nana ends up in Hello Kitty's outfit because, I don't know, the blue in her ears matched, I guess. I had a hard time dressing her because she's that like obnoxiously bright pink color. And then I just put on that cute little like tied plaid skirt and little white crop top because I thought that was a cute little outfit. And here we are at the end of the video. So I guess let me know if you guys go picnicking, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye!